This meditation will take you to the element of Earth. Earth is our planet. Earth is our home. And as such, Earth is the keeper of our stability. The element of Earth is difficult to separate from the Earth itself. The deep, rich soil, the forests, the mountains, the stones, the bedrock, and even the molten center of the planet all contribute to our stability. So, when we think about conducting a meditation to the element of Earth, we are really thinking about going to any place in or on the land surface of the Earth. The Earth provides solid, stable ground for us to walk upon. The Earth provides nourishment and sustenance in the form of grown food. The Earth provides plants to eat and to use, and the building materials that build our homes. In short, the Earth gives us stability and comfort, both on the meditative plane and on the real, physical, tangible plane of our existence. There are many places to visit so we can encompass and appreciate the vast stability of the Earth. It is because of these many interconnected aspects of the Earth element that we can find peace and grounding when communing with it. These aspects form a web of support. If we can trust the Earth will support us, then we can relax and allow ourselves to feel peace and contentment because we feel an inherent sense of abundance and stability. Lie down comfortably on your bed or on a couch. If you need to put pillows or cushions on or around you to help you feel comfortable, please do so. As you lie down, I want you to allow your toes and feet to relax. Let them gently settle into the place where you are lying. Acknowledge they are solid and real, and imagine they form a connection to the place on which they lie. Now, imagine that your calves form a gentle connection to what surrounds them. They are a part of it and are therefore softly anchored to it. Now, allow the same thing to happen to your knees and thighs. Feel how your pelvis, your genitals, and your hips also become more connected as they relax. Allow your belly and your organs also to release. Even as you feel your lungs breathing and your body filling and emptying of breath, let it all connect down. Let your arms, shoulders, neck, and head all loosen as you lie here. Now, soften your eyes, relax your tongue in your mouth, and slowly slacken and relax your jaw. In this relaxed state, allow the sounds around you to fade into the background. Let the sound of my voice lead you as you let the place you are lying fall away. As you float, gently bring into your mind's eye that you are on a picnic blanket. See yourself on a green and white checkered blanket on which you lie comfortably. You have just finished a picnic of delicious sandwiches and you feel satiated. The grass and soil below the blanket provide a soft and secure bed for you. As you lie on this blanket with your entire body relaxed, you can sense the sun shining down on you. It feels warm and soothing, and it begins to lull you into an even more relaxed and lazy state. You know, if you were to open your eyes right now, you would see a bright sky. In your mind's eye, see the blue of the afternoon sky and the white clouds that lazily make their way across it. Look over and see a stand of green and growing trees nearby. They are tall, sturdy oaks that have lived a long time. Their branches stretch skyward and their leaves are full of the summer's heat. The soil and grass below you are also full of the summer's heat, and you lie and revel in the tranquil, easy day. As you enjoy the day, you begin to feel warmth spread through you, and you gently move your hands on either side of the blanket until you can feel the grass on which you lie. The grass feels warm to the touch, and yet you find yourself wanting to feel a bit of the moist soil underneath the grass. So, you gently spread the blades of grass until you can see the rich, dark soil below. Slowly, you let a finger brush against the soil. It feels smooth, yet a bit gritty as you touch it. Now, your other fingers and then your entire hand are lightly touching the moist soil. You feel both the roots of the blades of grass and the rich, fertile soil. Now, take a bit of soil in your hand and look closely at it. Honor this bit of soil, for it represents the soil that grows our food and provides us with so much. As you hold the soil in your hand, gently lower your hand to the ground and place the soil back on the surface. As you do so, allow a memory to come back to you. Whether or not it is your own memory, remember it as if it was yours. Remember when you were a young child and you played in the local playground sandbox. You made patties and forts out of the sand in which you played. For a moment, you simply revel in remembering how you played with mud pies when you were a child. They could be bricks or hamburgers, and they provided endless hours of amusement and fun. Remember how the soil felt as you made patties out of it, and the simple joy of being safe to roam and play. Remember yourself in dirty clothes, running around and laughing joyfully. Recall one time when your friend had gotten a hold of a shovel, and you and he decided to dig for buried treasure in the backyard. You now find yourself in that backyard. Choose a spot where you will begin your hunt near a tall oak tree. Take a look at the tree before you begin to dig. Notice its base and the roots that dig into the ground at the surface. Now, bring your attention back to the ground and to the spot where you have chosen to dig. What does it look like here? Is there grass? Is the grass long or short? See the colors of the blades of grass before you touch them. Run your hand along the grass and gently, slowly remove the grass, and then begin to dig into the rich soil in earnest. Let your young, strong body remove shovelful after shovelful of soil until you have a hole big enough to climb into and explore. Feeling safe and gleeful, climb into the hole to look around. The first thing you notice is that the soil is different colors as you look lower and lower. What colors do you see? If you reach out to touch it, how does it feel? Is it moist and cool or dry? It is simply soothing from the heat of the day. You also notice it feels good and safe to sit in the hole with the soil. Now, as you look around, you notice that the roots of the tall oak tree extend to one edge of your hole. You can see how they are wrapped around and hold fast to the soil. The roots seem to provide an anchor to hold the tall tree in place. Even when the tree sways in the wind, it never falls over because its roots are entwined in the soil to give the tree purchase. There have been times during storms when you have seen this tree be rocked to and fro, but its roots have held steady. Now, as you look at how the roots are entwined in the soil, you can see how the earth provides a stable home for the roots, so the roots can provide a stable foundation for the tree. As you sit in the hole, put your feet solidly on the bottom. Let your feet really make the connection to the soil and almost dig into it as you ground yourself to it. Now, imagine you have roots like the tree. The roots sprout gently from the bottoms of your feet and touch the soil. Imagine the feeling of your feet roots penetrating the soil. Let those roots slowly inch their way down through the bottom of the hole and into the soil there. The soil feels soft yet stable as your feet roots burrow into it. It gives so you can move through, but even as it yields, you can tell as you go deeper, it will provide strength for you when you sway. As you grow more into the soil, remember to look at the hole you have dug. See the soil and notice its foundation. It is here, from the soil's ability to carefully hold the roots entrusted to it, that you can get your own stability. Now that your own roots have burrowed into the soil, you are held gently but securely in its stable embrace. Take some time here and simply enjoy the feeling of being held secure and stable, of being rooted by your connection to the earth. After time spent being held gently rooted to the earth, you realize you have grown hot and tired, and you feel like lying down. You slowly begin to lift your feet from the bottom of the hole, and you know, even as you do this, that your roots are still holding fast in the soil, and it will keep you secure and stable as you walk upon the earth. Now, climb out of the hole and look at the big tree that sits in the earth just as securely as you do. You have that same stability, the same roots as this oak. You are as solidly anchored to the earth. Keep this in mind as you move forward. Walk over a bit and lie down on the soft grass. Put your hands out and feel its texture and warmth. Feel the sense of stability that comes from relaxing and releasing to the gentle pull of the earth. Allow your fingers to play with the blades, and as you do so, the memory of that day of treasure hunting begins to fade from your mind. You find yourself back on the sunny day of your picnic. You are still playing with the blades of grass at your sides. You are lying on the green and white checkered picnic cloth, and the sun touches your skin with its warmth. You feel relaxed and peaceful and sated from your picnic. And as you lie comfortably on your blanket, allow that peaceful state to soothe you even farther into the earth. You feel warm and safe, and you close your eyes to enjoy this lovely day. Now, allow the light of the sun to fade. Whereas it has been a lovely light on your face, allow that light to change into the light that exists in the space where you have been lying here and now. Note the quality of light you see behind your closed lids. Slowly begin to bring yourself back. Bring your awareness back to your body. As you had been playing with the blades of grass, gently wiggle your fingers now. As you had walked on the soil, gently move your feet now. Retain that sense of peace and stability that came from being in the soil. Keep the sense of safety from being protected by the large tree. And yet, you are now back in the present moment. Slowly, gently, move your limbs and sway them like the branches of that tree. Let them move you into the present as you release the memory and open your eyes. This meditation allows you to bring into focus the peace and stability that comes from being rooted in the earth element. You have now taken a big first step in developing and maintaining that connection. The next time you feel buffeted by winds, bring yourself back to the safe and rooted feeling you felt while your feet dug roots into the soil. This feeling of stability will come back to you when it is needed. In time, you will find you can truly rely on it being present in any situation. Eventually, it will be as if you have another method by which to receive events in your life. Whereas often we find ourselves reacting to events before we have fully received and processed them, the presence of the earth element allows us to be rooted and receptive to what life has to offer. Then, when we are stable and secure, we can act from this centered place. The decisions we make and the actions we take, and how we feel about those actions, will come from a more unwavering place than we might believe possible. It will likely take some time for this feeling of stability to become second nature. Yet, you will indeed find yourself rooted, stable, and centered in the earth, and this will change how you act in the world on a permanent and beneficial level.